Hello guys, so today I will be showing you how I make my technical analysis on Solana NFT projects. We are using SoSniper.xyz. Shout out to Lex for requesting this video. If you have any other requests for projects like Solana NFT projects specifically, because I only do Solana NFT projects as of now, then please just comment on a YouTube video or on Twitter. I also have Twitter, and I just don't know like what you guys really want. I guess it's just projects and also how to find alphas as of now. But if you have anything else or a specific request for a project, then just hit me up, okay? Shout out to SoSniper.xyz for this crazy website. And we are looking at Tripping Ape Tribe and OK Bears, okay? And let's just use their indicators also. So the listings should be correlated to the price. So what that means is when the listings goes low, then the price should go up. The listings go low, the price go up. Well, here it went up, also up, but most of the times if you see like these like V shapes, it looks like a V shape, then it means, well, here too, but it's like reverse, because it's you also have to identify if it's a downtrend or an uptrend, right? But even if it's a downtrend, it pumped a little bit because the listing got, was like a V-shaped form. Here we had a V-shaped form, but I would like to see another V-shaped form. And if we see another V-shaped form, maybe we can go a little bit lower and then make a V-shaped form. Then we will probably make a higher high, and this is essentially what we want, right? Here, first of all, I have the trend line. I put a star on it. Then I have this tool. So if you take it out, then it's out from this toolkit, and you get this toolkit right away after you make a star on it. So trend line, I use horizontal line, and the brush. Normally I don't use the brush, only now to explain, and the date and price range. Just identifying like what is a down or uptrend. It's pretty easy because you just put like this line on, well, let's just zoom in on this one. So yeah, this was a little bit messy, but essentially this was the trend, right? The major trend, but then it lifted up, and made a even crazier trend, I would say. So you can even do a trend in a trend, and it happens sometimes, so first we move up just a little, and then we go crazy. So here we went crazy, and well, you can't really then identify a trend only when something like this happened, like a correction phase, I would say. And then you just connect, well, as of then you only knew this much, right? You only knew this much. So what you do is just take this line and pull it up just like that, for example. Yeah, let's not also I'd like to not touch the candle, just hover a little bit above the candle, and the wicks I'm not really giving it too much importance, only for the bodies most of the times. So it should be a little bit lower, so you really know that when it breaks, then it is a really break, like a real break, right? But if it's like a wick like that, then it's okay. But here you can see there was a body, right? Here it was only the wick, but here a whole body broke the trend line. So the body, one body, one body now at 1 hour, at 1 hour time rate. So one body is like 1 hour long, right? This is 1 hour, this 1 hour, this 1 hour. You can see it here on here on the down here, like on this information. Yeah, like 7 p.m, 8 p.m, and so on. And yeah, moving average I'm not using. I don't know really if it's works so good at that. And normally I don't use the support resistance on here. It's good, you know, as it is. But I don't really need it. It's also a little bit too much, right? So let's just take this off, and so we have it a little bit cleaner. I mean, it could be, you know, good if you are not sure where the support and resistance is, so you can just check after you made your own resistance and so on. So here the line, of course, I would do it here because it's a local top, the all-time high. It's the most important also, and the lowest point is always the most important. There you can already put lines on it, right? And yes, but we only want to identify first what is a trend, and when it's break the trend, then it's like over, right? So here are actually two trends. So after this, if it breaks, then we still have this one. As you can see, we actually had this one also as support, but we couldn't hold it. Here we couldn't hold it and we broke it. So now we are not anymore in any trend. Okay, this is over. So after this came this. So what is this? This is sideways movement, where it just ranges from one one area to another. So let's just put the parallel channel so it looks a little bit better, I would say. So as long we are in this, nothing happens, right? We just have to wait until something happens. But most of the times an accumulation phase is setting up well, I would say an uptrend, but you don't know. It could be actually it's like 50-50 if you only look at technical analysis. For me, it's 50-50. But if you know the fundamentals also, then you predict also with the fundamentals. So we are looking at bears, okay, and we just saw 180 and a major correction, and now an accumulation phase. And let's just say we all know bears that it is a good project and a qualitative project. I think it's the word, quality project. Yeah, let's just call it that. And then we should expect a pump right after this. So we broke out and then we retested it like here, and then we moved upwards. So here, when it broke out here, you can expect now when it goes up, you should do a trend like this, right? Just to see if it is or not. And this is not a big trend, but it was a trend. So after that it broke the trend, and well, you can always make up like your trend like this also, but this makes for me like no sense. So this is a uptrend, a little correction, and then it goes up again. You can't do much about here that it goes up again. But what you can do is, for example, it's now at the 1 hour, okay, just move down a little bit. So you have, well, let's just say we have this, right? So we are already doing our levels, and the levels are where you expect that it should go, like it should have a resistance on it or a support, right? So here was the local top first, and now we had it as support, and now we are looking to this, right? We want to break this and then get this as support. So yes, let's see what happens here. We try to get it right here, and we did it. Like, not really, but 1, 2, 3 times we tried, and this is actually a bad sign if it doesn't break for 3 times. Here identifying another uptrend, but it broke down again, right? It broke down here, so it goes either it goes down or it goes sideways, right? 2 things that it can do. First of all, it break the uptrend, right? So normally we are looking already at a sideways movement or a correction, and even with the 3 tests, you know, we should see a good correction. And yeah, the correction was there, but you know, we tried a lot of times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times we tried to break it, and then we finally break it, right? So here was another good time to buy OK Bears, and also here was a good time to buy OK Bears, I would say. Yeah, so after an accumulation, then you know, we moved upwards, which is good, a good thing. This is not perfectly sideways, right? It's not perfect, but it's more like a U shape, maybe, however you want to see it. But just, you know, it was a correction and there was a buy opportunity. This is what I'm saying. After this, we went up, right? And now, if you're looking at it a little bit bigger, this is crazy, right? Like, how long is this downtrend lasting, right? And of course, this you can also see, because this was a longer correction and accumulation phase than this one. And what happened after this accumulation phase? We had a bigger pump, right? Let's just say, yeah, from this breakout, I mean, you can, if you bought it from here, it would be 178%. And if you bought it, like, let's just say from the breakout, right, to be sure, you still had made a 50%, which is 173. So you should still made 80 SOL on it if you were, you know, charting. And yes, so here we have now our local top, so we can definitely do here a line on it. And what we are looking at is, first of all, I would like to get to this level, right? To this level, and then I would like to see another accumulation phase before we actually pump, right? And maybe this could be also the range, like this here. As you can see, this could be it, right? Like, this could be it. Well, let's just do it a little bit better. So this is accumulation phase, right? Well, now, like right here is a good accumulation phase, I would say. If you have the Solana for it, then this would be a good accumulation phase. And so yeah, I would like to get it on this area, right, and retest it like here before we are going crazy. Like, I really think we will see something like that, and we will break the 263 eventually. And yeah, let's just see how much, right? And honestly, I can see like a 300. So a 300 would be pretty good, right? From this to 300, how much would it be? 170 SOL. Okay, 170 SOL is maybe okay, crazy, but is it really, you know, out of this world for OK Bears? Not really, because we still have the gods, which are like, for me, the #1 Solana project, but OK Bears is like right behind it. And yeah, this is my prediction. Now you have my prediction for OK Bears. And for Tripping Ape Tribe, this is what I also this is why I actually picked those. First, they are both too trending, but it's perfect because the chart here is different, right? Here you can see it just went down, the listings, which normally, right, let's do here a trend line like that, which is normally a good thing if it goes down like that, right? Because if it goes down like that, normally the price should go up, right? Price should go up. But what happened here on Tripping Ape is something else. As you can see, of course, it started really big, which means that it was only hype. I can't say anything else. It was only hype for me, and it's just my opinion. I hope you don't get emotional over it, but 70 start floor price is crazy. We never saw it. I don't think we never saw it in Solana NFT projects. Yeah, and I would have, if you would have bought it, I would have, if I had the chance to mint it, I would have dumped it right away, because I know it's 100% a pump and dump, right? And yes, the hype is still there. I don't even know how, but the hype is still there, and I have a kind of feeling that it's only retail investors now that are holding, slowly falling, and retail investors think, oh my god, 20 SOL, should I buy it because this is such a high project and so on. But they don't really know most of the times when a project is like this, the listings goes down and the price goes down. It's not a good thing. Here it's a little bit choppy, right, with the listings, but ultimately the price will go up. Well, I hope, for OKBears, right? Here, another one, a good one, I would like to say is Blocksmith. We all know Mercury, I think. I hope I said it correctly. Mercury is like everything, right, for whitelist. Yeah, they made a pretty good job on it, and this is what you really want to see, like right away, that first, there was not much attention, just a few but then when people realized like how much they could do with Blocksmith, because Blocksmith has actually not like OKBears and Tripping Ape Tribe as of now. I don't know any real utility for OKBears and Tripping Ape Tribe. For me, it's only a profile picture collection, which is essentially, for the art, okay, but yeah, Blocksmith Labs has utility and you can make money with it. People actually hold it. This is what you really want to see, a really good project with utility, and then from the listings it just goes down and never see these listings again. And this is really what you want to see in a project. And if a project is doing this and it goes up, this is why I have the drawings, it goes up, well, then it's, for me, a good project, right? It looks just perfect, almost. The charting looks perfect, really, when it pumped, it corrected, when it pumped, it corrected, and again. Nothing really, which I would say nothing is manipulation in this project. I don't see any. And here there is more like, whales and so on playing games with you. And the Tripping Ape Tribe, it's like whales just dumping on you, I guess, and using people as exit liquidity also. With OKBears could be also, it's a little bit harder, but it can still be. Let's just see, like on Blocksmith Apes, we have one major uptrend that is still holding, and then another uptrend inside of the uptrend. So this uptrend broke and we retested it, but couldn't go up. Now we are at 110, right? And we didn't broke this major line, and the listings went down again. Like the listings is like almost to zero, which means for me that possibly the range could stay there, right? If Blocksmith doesn't really well, they don't really have to do much like more, because they already did so much more for. And this is also important, what are they doing for the Solana ecosystem? Because Blocksmith really is doing something for the ecosystem. I feel like, you know, it's helping the ecosystem with the whitelist and so on. And OKBears and Tripping Ape Tribe, I'm not seeing anything like how they, you know, help the ecosystem. Of course they attract retail investors and ETH people, you know, OKBears, but Tripping Ape Tribe I don't really know. But yeah, you want to see something like that. And honestly, Blocksmith Labs, it can go even higher. Just another quick one I really like, and these are two utility projects which you should have a good eye on. So don't just look on the art. Yes, art is important too, but utility, it's almost guaranteed. Well, I wouldn't say it's almost guaranteed, but let's just say I like utility projects more than anything else. And of course gaming projects, but with docs teams and really good vision and experience, and yeah, everything like that. And this is another one, right? It didn't fall down crazy like Blocksmith, but this is even better. It's really a slow downtrend, right? But then we broke the downtrend. Now we are in this well, like side movement, but if you want to see it like that, we having another downtrend maybe, which can result to, now I mean here it's only 148 something, right? 148 are listed. If we are looking at here, OG atadians at what, 30? I actually don't know about OG atadians, what they actually are doing, and I'm not invested in them, but I might be soon. This is not financial advice. You need to do your own research, and of course I will do my own research too, and then I decide. But the uptrend is over, right? Now something new is beginning, and I hope it is a sideways movement. You see, like here it went up and then just sideways movement on this part. Here we had a little bit more under, but it's not a big deal, so we went up, and now I hope we are ranging in this until we are going up. All right, this is, I guess, I hope also enough. And also it's almost 30 minutes long, which is a long ass time, so I try to make it as short as possible. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.